Hello guys, this is Paul McWhorter from TopTechBoy.com, and I am here today with lesson number 19 in our most excellent new and improved Arduino tutorial series. I'm going to need you guys to pour yourself a nice big mug of iced coffee, and I'm going to need you to get out your Lego Super Starter Kit, the Uno R3 project, which we're using. You don't have one yet, look in the description, click the link, $35, you get the Arduino and all the accessories that we are using in this series of lessons. So if you don't have one, get one. If you have one, get it out. And today what we are going to learn is we are going to learn how to read strings or read words or sentences over the serial monitor. Now if you think about lesson number 18, you learned how to read integers over the serial monitor, and you learned how to read floating point numbers over the serial monitor. Well, today we're going to learn how to read words, because what would be an example of this? Like, what if you ask, what is your name? Then little Joey needs to be able to type in Joey so the Arduino knows who he's talking to. So we're going to learn today about how to read strings. And actually you could think of something kind of interesting, like imagine you have a project where you have LEDs and you want the user to indicate which LED he wants you to turn on. So you see, this is a pretty important thing to be able to do. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We are going to get a little bit better view, which should be like maybe this one, all right? And then we are going to, oh, that is crooked. I hate crooked things. Okay, now we are going to get out of your way, and we are going to learn how to read strings over the serial monitor. So bring your Arduino IDE up. If we are going to need if we're going to read a string, we should probably declare a string. So string, let's see, I will say the string is my name, and we're not going to put a value in it because we're going to read that. And then string, we're going to say MSG, the message is that you're going to send them is, what is your name? Question mark space. In that with a semicolon. You know, I just kind of make this stuff up as I go along, and so when I get started I'm not always sure where I'm going, but we are going to go ahead and say, okay, then we're going to make another string which says MSG 2 equals hello space, and then semicolon, and then string message 3 equal comma space welcome to Arduino, welcome to Arduino exclamation point. Yeah, all right, and then close that up. All right, now I'm thinking, I don't think we're using any pins yet, so what do I need to do? I need to start my serial port, serial.begin 9600, the old faithful 9600. Now here we want to get from the person what their name is. If you want input from the serial monitor, remember lesson 18, what three things do you do? Huh? What three things? You ask, you wait, you read. So let's ask. So we're going to say serial.println. What do we want to ask? Well, we want to send MSG, the message. What is the message? The message is, what is your name? Also, remember that when you put MSG without quotes, it is putting MSG, the variable, which is this. This is what's in it. Okay, now we have asked. Now what do we do? Wait. So how do we wait? Well, we do a while loop, and then the condition on the while is while serial.available, open close parentheses, equal, 2 equals, pound, equals 0. And then we create a clause, and as I create that clause with a curly bracket, Arduino finishes it for me. And what do I do? I'm looping until data is available. What do I do in that loop? Absolutely nothing. What am I doing? I'm waiting. So I sit there as long as serial.available is 0 and I do nothing. But then when something is available, when the person has responded, then it will drop out of this loop. And what do? I read. And what am I going to read? I'm going to read my name is equal to serial dot. Remember how it was parse int for integers, parse float for a float. So what's it going to be for a string? Wrong. You said parse string, but it's not that. Even though it should have been, it is read string. Okay, read string, open, close. My name is equal to read string. I believe that that will work. Okay, so then what do we want to do? We want to do serial dot print, and then what do we want to print? We want to print the hello. So that's message 2, I do believe. Message 2, and then I want to serial dot print, and what do I want to print? Message. No, I want to print the name, right? My name. And then I want a serial dot print. And what do I want to print? I want to print message 3. Okay, pause a second and see if you can figure out what this is going to do. I want to print hello, my name, and then welcome to Arduino. Does that make sense? Okay, we're going to compile this. And when I compile it, what do I need you to do? Everyone hold their breath. I mean everyone, because if somebody doesn't, we're going to get an error message. Are you ready? Okay. Somebody didn't hold their breath. Who did not hold their breath? We did not put a semicolon after read string. The real problem was someone didn't hold their breath. I need everyone, seriously, to hold your breath while we compile. Boom, it downloaded. Okay, so now we're going to open up the serial monitor. We're going to have a sip of coffee. I'm getting a little parched. Yes, delicious. Open up the serial monitor, make sure you guys can see it. Oh, look, what is your name? My name is Paul, P-A-U-L. What's it doing? It is sitting and looping and waiting in that while loop until I hit enter. When I hit enter, serial.available is no longer equal 0, so it drops through and reads. So what do? I send. Hello, Paul. Welcome to Arduino. Oh, look, and then it put it there. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Well, I should have made this last one a print ln so it would go to the next line. Sometimes I do that just to see if you're paying attention. I hope you were screaming at me to use a print ln there. We don't have to hold our breath this time because I know it's going to work. All right, what do I do? What is your name? Paul. Send. Hello, Paul. Welcome to Arduino. What is your name? What if I was more formal and I said, Mr. McQuarter, and I said, send. I like that better. Hello, Mr. McQuarter. Welcome to Arduino. Okay, boom. We are getting data. What can we do now? We can do parse int to read integers, parse float to read floats, and read string to read strings, right? And this is kind of goofy, right? But it's serial.readString. Okay, let's do a real project now. If you guys are just hit and run, just trying to figure out how to read a string, you got it. But I think most of you guys actually play along with me and use and actually like to do projects. And so what your assignment is, I'll give you the assignment. You pause the video, you run and do it, and then you can come back and watch me do it or do it with me. But I'm going to see if you can do it on your own. What I want you to do is hook up a circuit with 3 LEDs. We're going to have red and today, special occasion. Special occasion because we learned how to read a string, you can use the green and the blue. Normally we don't use green and blue LEDs. Those are saved for special occasions, but today we're going to do a red, a green, and a blue. I want you to hook up the 3 LEDs, and then I want you to ask the user, what color LED would you like me to light up? If they say red, you light up the red. If they say green, you light up the green. If they say blue, you light up the blue. Okay? Pause the video. Boom. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to go quickly because by lesson number whatever we're on, or what lesson are we on, man? What lesson are we on? We are on like lesson 19. By lesson 19, you should know how to hook LEDs up. All right, you should know how to hook up LEDs by now. And so I'm going to go kind of quickly. I'm going to put my first current limiting resistor from 10 to 15. Column 10 to 15, and then my first LED, I better put that down, 10, no, I'm going to go from column 5 to 10. Okay, column 5 to 10. Do you want me to zoom in a little bit here? Oh, you know what I can do really that would help? I can move to this shot and you can see it better. Okay, so I've got the LED between columns 5 and 10. And then I put in the red LED with the long, oh, that was a little disaster there. I put in the long LED, I put the long leg of the LED in the same column as the resistor. Then I'm going to put my second current limiting resistor between column 15 and column 20. And I put it down here like this. And guys, I hope you do kind of watch me because I try to build these things in an organized way where I don't have wires running every which way. Try to keep it organized on here. So then the long leg of the green LED goes in the same column as the second leg of the second resistor. And then I like to have things kind of where they look nice like that. And then between 25 and 30, I'm going to put my third current limiting resistor. And I'll put it again down there, 25 to 30. All right. And then you guys are not seeing what I'm doing. I apologize when I'm not cognizant and kind of hiding things from you. Long leg of the blue LED connected to column 30. So it connects to that resistor, and then man, sometimes these things, when you get a new breadboard, sometimes they're really tight and things don't want to go in. And let me do better there. You aggravating thing. Okay, so now let me back off a little bit so you can see what I've got. I've got 3 current limiting resistors in series with a red, a green, and a blue. Now, I am going, you know what's really cool is if you now color code your wires to your LEDs, and it just makes it easier when you're debugging things. So I'm going to put the resistor, the red LED, I'm going to go through the resistor, I'm going to come over, and I'm going to go pin 12. Okay, pin 12. So pin 12 will control the red LED. The green LED, I have a green wire, and so that column 15, that resistor is going to go to pin 11, and then I have a blue wire because I thought ahead, and then the current limiting resistor on the blue LED is going to be connected to pin 10. So I go 12, 11, 10, if I did this right. Now I need to ground the blue. And you know what the problem that I'm going to have is? I will probably have too many. No, I have 3. I have 3 grounds. And so the blue LED I will ground to the GND that's by VN. Okay, let me get these wires out of the way. And then I will ground the bottom leg of the green LED, that short leg of the green LED. You guys, I'm going to go fast. If you can't figure this out, go back to my LED or my breadboard one. All right, so there I've got a ground also by VN. That's another ground that I have. And now I need one more ground for the short leg of the red LED. the short leg of the red LED is going to go to this G and D that's up here by pin 13. And the thing is that I try to go directly to a ground. I think you got three grounds on the Arduino. You've got 3 grounds on the Arduino. So up to 3, I just go directly. And now, I do not like how these things are kind of ugly, this big, ugly white wire, because we want to fully experience the wonderfulness of these LEDs as they turn on. Okay, now what I like to do is, there's kind of like 2 reasons things don't work. One reason things don't work would be if you don't hook them up right, and the other reason that things don't work is because you don't code right. So before I write the program like we really want it, I just want to turn those LEDs on and make sure that they are hooked up right. And so I can do that. I can take this green wire and I can plug it into 5 volts, and look, green comes on. I will put that back. I will take the blue wire and I will hook it to 5 volts, and look, if I get out of your way, blue comes on. Okay, and now I'm going to take the red wire and put it to the 5-volt pin, red comes on. So that just shows me that my LEDs are working and I've got the circuit hooked up right. And so now it is just going to come down to coding to get this working. So let's come up here, let's get rid of all this nonsense. I'll leave the serial monitor on, and then I will get rid of this stuff. I'll try to use as much of this old code as I can. I have to have this straight. I can't stand crooked things. I can't stand that wire in front of there. Need to get this one down out of the way. You see, I like to have, oh, stay out of the way, you aggravating thing. Okay, I'm just going to have to put my obsessive compulsive disorder, I'm going to have to put it aside and move forward. I'm going to have to move forward with this project and stop trying to get these things perfect. Maybe if I move that one. This white one keeps getting over there. Okay, that's just as good as it's going to get. I got to quit fussing with it. I got to move on. I'm going to move that down just a little bit. Okay, now they're almost even. There. Okay, so now we're going to move ahead. So what do I need? Well, I'm going to need a int for red pin. And what was my red connected to? I do believe my red is connected. It's supposed to be connected to 12. Okay. Now I messed them up again. All right. Red pin is 12. I got to set up a variable int for green pin. Green pin should be 11. And then I'm going to have an int greed pin. Yeah, that's what we need. We do not need a greed pin. We need a green pin. Green pin. And then int blue pin. And that's going to be equal to 10. All right, so I've got those set up. And then I need int my, or this is going to be a string. String is going to be my color. I'm not going to put a value because we will read that. Now we are going to come down, and in order to get input from the user, what 3 things do we use? Do ask, wait, read. So I'm going to ask. So serial print line message is asking, I need a message to send it. So I'm going to say string, and it is going to be MSG, and that is going to be equal to what color LED. All right. So I'm going to ask him, serial print line message, what color LED. Then I'm going to what? I'm going to wait. So I sit in loop until he does something, and then I'm going to read not my name. I'm going to read my color, Oh man, I've been sitting here. I do not want to start all the way over. I'm not going to start over on this one. You guys are just going to have to live with it. And I'm going to come back over here where I should have been all along. Okay, so you can see I haven't done that much here. And you can't even read that. Let's see this one. I'm just having a terrible time here. Okay, this one works. Okay, so what I did, red pin is 12, green pin is 11, blue pin is 10, my color, and then what color LED. A more professional person would start over and edit it, but I'm tired at this point. I don't want to start all the way over. So serial print line message, while serial.available equals 0, and then my color is equal to serial.readString. All right, serial.readString. Now what do I do? Well, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. So I have to have some if statements. What are the three possibilities? It could be red, it could be green, or it could be blue. So now I know what my color is, so I'm going to say if my color equal, remember two equals in a conditional, if my color equal red, then what do I do? Well, I open my clause, and then remember Arduino puts that one in to close it. Well, then what do I want to do? I want to digital write. Okay, and then how did I do these? I said red pen. I'm going to digital write red pen. I'm going to digital write red pen what? High. Now you got to remember, this is going to be looping, and you don't know what state the other ones are in, so you better make them all what they need to be, because last time you might have said blue is still on, so you better turn blue off and green off. So green pin should be low, and digital write blue pin what? Low. This is an example of some good programming habits that you need to get into. This is a good programming habit, and what that good programming habit is that don't just make red high, put the other ones where they need to be as well. Now we can go faster because we can copy this, and we can copy it, and then we can say if my color, I'm going to paste it now, Control V, if my color is equal to green, then what do I want? I want red to be low. I want green to be high. And then I want blue to be low. All right, now we're going to paste this one more time. Control V. And this red, green, this time blue. Okay, and then this would be low. And then green would be low. And blue would be high. So here we're going to let a person choose the color of the LED. Man, I'm really sorry I messed up earlier. Oh, I hate it when that happens, but I didn't really want to start this over. Okay, hopefully you'll not unsubscribe and send me hate mail. Okay, so here we go. So let's download this. I need everyone to hold their breath. Boom! At least it compiled, okay? So now I need to open up my serial monitor. What color LED do you want? Special occasion, I think I want a blue. Blue, okay. Hold your breath. Oh man, and look how dim blue is. Blue kind of turned on, but it's terribly, terribly dim. What two things could be wrong? One is the LED could be burned out, or it's a circuit problem, but wait, we tested each one of those. It couldn't be a circuit problem. It must be a coding problem. Somebody tell me what my mistake was. What did we not do in the void setup? We didn't do our pin modes, and that's how you get dim LEDs. Why do I do this? Because when I help students, 9 times out of 10, my LED isn't working. Well, did you do your pin modes? No, do your pin modes. So pin mode, what? Red pin. What is that? Output. Pin mode. Blue pin. I like to go in order. Red, green, blue. Always red, green, blue. RGB. So green pin. Output. Pin mode. Red, green, blue pin is an output. Okay. We don't have to hold our breath because I didn't make any mistakes in here. You see, I knew it was going to work. All right. Okay, now we're going to hit the serial monitor. And what color LED? Well, I want blue because it's a special occasion. And we don't normally get to use the blue LED, so I want to take advantage of it. Boom! Look at that beautiful blue LED. What color do you want? Well, we also don't use green very much. And so now I'm going to come in and I'm going to type in green. The good news is the green came on. The even better news is the blue went off. And so let's go back to blue. Okay, that works. And now let's go red. Oh, what happened? What happened? Red? Let's go in and investigate what happened here. Red is not working. Okay, I want the pins. 13. Okay. What is wrong here? 12. Okay, it's 12, 11, and 10. So that's 12, 11, and 10. Red pin is output. Green pin is output. Blue pin is output. Red, it put red pin high. It put green pin low. It put blue pin low. So it's if red, if green, if blue. You know, a lot of times I do things deliberately just to see if I can mess you up. Oh, you know what? This is crazy mixed up. This is crazy mixed up. This is not grounded. It was a circuit mistake. Okay, there it is. I don't think you guys should have made that mistake, but I had the thing in the wrong thing. So again, a lot of times I deliberately make a mistake. That one was a real mistake. All right, let's try it again. Where is that pesky serial monitor? Okay, so let's go. Green, boom. Blue, boom. Red, boom. Okay, that really works. Now watch this. What if I say capital R-E-D? Capital, or let me go capital B-L-U-E. Capital B-L-U-E. Uh-oh, doesn't work. How come? Because case matters in these things. So what do we need to do if we... How do you know someone isn't going to capitalize that? So what do I need to do? I need to come over here and I need to do the OR, which is the bar, my color, equal, and then they might type it like that, blue. All right. And they might type it or my color equal green. Or up here on red, or my color equal red, capital red. Okay. Okay, now if we bring the serial monitor up, and now if I do capital R-E-D, boom, it works. Capital blue, okay, all little green, it works. You know, I do actually like to torment my students, and so you know what I'll do? They'll do this, and they'll get it all working, and then I will come in and I will type in caps, all caps, B-L-U-E, all caps, and it doesn't work. It just gives them practice to do this type of thing. Okay, guys. this has been kind of a fun lesson to do this. Hopefully you played along at home. I would love to hear your comments down below. I really like hearing that people are actually watching these things. Think about giving us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring the bell. Click the bell to get notifications about future updates from this channel. Think about sharing this. Think about enjoying some more coffee. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This is Paul McWhorter from TopTechBoy.com, and I will talk to you